Got a pocket full of dreams and a heart full of faith.
Guys, happy Saturday. Hopefully everyone is having an awesome, fantabulous day. But if not, what can you do to make it better? So let's talk. So I've been thinking, about what my goal is for YouTube. Now, first and foremost, my goal has to align with whatever God's goal for this channel is. Now, I would like to get monetized on YouTube one day, if that's in God's will. But I was asking myself, what if God decided not to allow this channel to monetize? Would I still put in the time and the effort? Would I still do what he has called me to do? Even if he says, hey, you ain't gonna get monetized, but I still need you to go forth with my word. I still need you to encourage the people. And of course I had to tell God yes, because who could tell God no? Because he has called me to this platform. He has decided to use my voice, and I in no way, shape, form, or fashion can decide that I do not want to any longer work for God, because he decides that I am not going to pay you. I won't allow you to monetize on this platform, but I still love you, but I still want you to do what I have called you to do. So my question to you is, if God came to you and told you, hey, I need you to get on social media, I need you to get on YouTube, and I need you to use your voice for this reason to encourage this people in this generation, would you still do it? And I want you to be honest with yourself, and I want you to ask yourself, what is your ultimate goal? Is your only goal to get monetized, or is your goal to do the work of the Lord? Now, I want to do both, okay? Because I'm like, God, you call me out of work. You know what I mean? The other things I have tried, they have not failed. I am ready to pick those things back up. I want a stable income, but I want to do it with you. So, of course, I want to, of course I want to get monetized eventually, but I want to do it with him. I want him to say, yes, this is going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. This is when it's going to happen. But until then, I still need you to do what I have called you to do. And I'm just like, okay, bet. I'm going to continue to steward this thing as best as I can. Whenever I see, or whenever God tells me, hey, I need you to pick it up. I need you to be consistent. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Like, I am, really training my voice to hear what he is saying, because I don't want to slack. I want to work in excellence when I show up on YouTube. I want to encourage those who need to be encouraged, because there are many times people have encouraged me, whether it been with a word, a smile, a quote. It doesn't matter what it is. You just never know what people are going through. And I don't ever want to be that person that is sowing seeds of discord, sowing seeds of discord, sowing seeds of discouragement, sowing seeds of hate, frustration, confusion. I don't ever want that to be me. So when I show up, I want to show up knowing that I have God's backing. I want to show up knowing that I am hearing from God. I want to show up knowing that today somebody's life is going to be strengthened. Somebody's life is going to be encouraged. Somebody's going to decide to continue to live because I showed up. Not only me, but all of us. But I'm making it personal right now because God is dealing with me. God has had to deal with my heart. God has had to show me that my heart was ugly. God has had to show me that I idolized money at one time, that I trusted in the job and those sources of income versus trusting him to be the ultimate source, to be the provider. I didn't know that I was struggling with those things until he told me to let it all go. This is a faith walk, and so when he told me to let go of the job, to let go of all of my income, I thought it was just to encourage me, just to build up my faith and my trust in which it is. But I had no idea that it was gonna come with him exposing me to me, because baby, that ain't no pretty thing. That is not an easy thing to deal with when God is showing you this is what you're dealing with. I don't like it, so I need to get it up out of you. All of that bad fruit, I need to extract it out of you. When people see me, when people see you, I need them to see me in you. And so that's what this season has been about. But I mean, if I don't work for God, who else? Who else? God has to be the end all. God has to be the beginning and the end. Okay? When you wake up, when you lie down, it needs to be God, God, God. Whatever your decisions are from day to day, it needs to be, what is God saying do? What would Jesus do? Like our actions, our thought process, our motives, it all has to be rooted in God. And so I don't ever want us to stray away from that. I don't want us to ever want something so bad that we just lose focus of who God is, that we lose focus of what our initial purpose is. Like, listen, there are things I'm sure that we all struggle with, have struggled with, we will continue to struggle with, but whatever it is that you're struggling with, lay it down and say, hey God, I'm struggling in this area. I need you to, I want to partner with you, and I need you to help me. I need you to show me the error of my ways so we can walk this thing out. Like, if you are trying to figure out, what it is that God wants you to do, you don't know where to go, I'm good for saying this, just take your hands off of your situation, just stop and just make sure that you are hearing from God. Go on a fast, okay? But don't let the idol of money get deeply rooted in your heart. Like, when you find yourself worrying about money, worrying about how things are going to get done, I need you to take it to God. And I say, God, I am giving this care, this concern to you, because remember, God knows all and he sees all. I need you to surrender that thing to him and ask him to show you how to deal with it. Like, and I'm just like, God, I've been on YouTube for, quite some time. Well, why haven't I been monetized yet? Like, why is my channel growing slow? You know what I mean? And at the beginning, at the end of the day, I am here doing what God has called me to do, until he releases me to do something else. My focus now has to be being fully committed to whatever God has called me to do. And so when I pick up the camera, I am making sure that my heart is right, my mind is clear, that I am focused on the assignment, and that I am delivering an encouraging word, regardless of how many people see it, how many homes this video plays in. I know that I am doing what God has called me to do, and if he has blown on it, if this is what he has called me to do, and he sees that I am stewarding it well, God can bless it how he wants to bless it. God can take this channel anywhere he goes. He can take this channel anywhere he wants it to go. It is all up to him. It is all in his hands. God, I work for God. I work with God. You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm just like, okay, God, have your way. And that's what the mindset that I want you to have. God, have your way. I know this is the vision you have given me. These are the visions that I myself have written down. Does my vision align with your vision? Does my vision align with your will? Is there anything that I need to do? Is there anything that I need to let go of? Because doing your will and walking your will, fulfilling your purpose, fulfilling this assignment that you have given me. I lost my train of thought. Whatever you are doing, just ask God if it aligns with his purpose and his will for your life. And if he says no, I need you to let it go. Let it go. You have got to trust that if God tells you to let go of something, it's because he has something lined up for you. When God ends something, and I said it before, when God ends something, that means he has already created a new beginning for you. You just have to make sure that you are hearing what he is saying, and you have to be willing to go for it, go through that door, and just start that thing, okay? There may be things you have started prematurely that you had to let go of. Revisit those things and say, hey, God, is this the time that I can pick this back up? Or if not, just let it go. But I am a firm believer that the passions and the visions that we have, they come from heaven. and you just have to figure out how it is that God wants you to use it. Okay, so be encouraged as always. Make sure your heart is in the right place. Okay, and what else? Cast down the idol, cast down those cares, go to God, and make sure that whatever you are doing, it is aligning with His will for your life. Okay, sincerely, Arlene.
Got a pocket full of dreams and a heart full of faith.